You're right. I agree. I think the fans are the most important things in the comic book business, and I might add, in any form of entertainment. You're welcome. I feel you've got to be nice to the fans.
You're my favorite.
And I admire your taste. Because without them, you're nothing. Here you are, Galactus. Thank you.
Hey everyone, it's Ash on Comics. I'm Ash. You're watching my iPad. I love my iPad. Man, iPad Pro is super sick. Here's my Twitter page. Follow me on Twitter if you're not, Ash1138. I could use some more followers. And I could really like to get the 100 subscriber count so I could get rid of this crappy URL. Get a custom URL. That'd be nice. Here's my beautiful little girl. She passed away this year. 9/13/18. Man, makes me tear up right now. Just whew. All right, on to happier things. What was I doing? I'm not even prepared. Look at me. Bookmarks. All right. Escape Artist, Shift into Turbo. I did a video a little while back. I think it was probably a few weeks ago, actually. That he did the December 2019 solicitations for Marvel. And I'm going to do another one for his January. I'm not going to ask permission. I'm just going to completely, brazenly steal his content. And he's going to like it. No, I don't know if... I'm sure it's okay. He just wants to share this stuff, right? I'm going to comment on his content. Fair use. All right. So here we get into it. These are the solicitations for Marvel, in case you aren't aware, that you see like in Diamond, of what you can expect coming out. In December, it was crazy. There were 15 new #1 issues in just December. Let's see what we got going on here. First, we start off with, no X-Men Red in January. That's kind of good news, right? Because that book sucks. Conan the Barbarian. $4.99. Because it wouldn't be Marvel if it wasn't an oversized first issue without charging you more. No, guaranteed 16 variant covers. Yeah, I do not understand the demand for this comic. I do understand this badass art, though. Ooh, nice. I might just have to copy, Can I save? I'm going to save that photo right now. Look at that. Oh, God. What is this? Look, good. You just... Why is this not the cover? What is this? Now, okay. This isn't atrocious, right? So, it's not this. This is... Marvel Comics is the top dog. Like, this is decent. Like, if this was a Dynamite comic, I'd be like, cool, okay, well, nice, fine. Like, whatever. And look, also in January, Conan the Barbarian #2. 4 variant covers only for #2, because why not? This one looks better than the art we just looked at. Better form. Good composition, nice. I like the coloring. I don't know what the other covers are going to look like. Here's the thing about Conan with Marvel. There's a lot of Conan fans out there, I get it. But Marvel's become like the SJW brand. Their books are all about my feelings and representation and making sure, girl power. What are they going to do with... You can't... If you've ever read real Conan, it's hyper masculine, exploiting females for objectivity. It is everything SJWs rail against. I don't understand how Marvel... I'm curious what Marvel's going to do with this. And then of course, just like Fantastic Four, 10 Conan reprints to go along with your fleecing. Remember, 2 Conan issues so far, $3.99, $4.99. You're up to $9. Now you're up to $20, $19. just so far in December. Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy #1, Donny Cates. How many books is he writing? We should keep a tab to see between him and Bendis who can get stretched thinner. I think Donny Cates is like maybe on 6 books. Bendis is currently on 10. So Bendis has got him beat. Probably explains why Cates is still writing better. Marvel is about to break their best thing. And here's the problem. Once you get a reputation of being a bad writer, it doesn't go away. Bendis came on the scene 20 years ago at Marvel and made a big deal. Like he wrote that Daredevil run, and it was good. Now the Bendis today, no one remembers those. I mean, it's like what have you done for me lately? Donny Cates, like kind of similarly, has made a huge name for himself on Venom, and he's done some other things. Then he's going to stretch himself thin, hack out all this stuff, and then people are just going to not see him as a great writer. Because once you see someone writing bad, it's hard to see them as only being great. Anyways, speaking of great pile of dog shit. Captain Marvel #1. Reboot #8. This one in well. It might get some traction if Thompson repairs the damage done to Carol, but I do not see this lasting more than a year and then getting another reboot. Thompson repairs the damage. No, Kelly Thompson is part of the problem. She doesn't repair damage. If you put Donnie... Here's the thing. If Marvel really wanted to... This is what I don't understand. If Marvel really wanted to like push this character and get in the limelight or whatever, put your top talent on. Put Donny Cates on this book. Right? Give him Ryan Stegman. Pull him off of Venom if you have to. Yes, I know that's going to piss off fans or whatever. But if your desire upstairs is really to make this character a big deal, you need to bring in big talent. You need to do what Marvel did back in the 80s and they brought in Frank Miller and let him completely revamp Daredevil and turned him into the character we know and love today. Like, you have to do something like that. If you keep putting these no talent... I don't want to say no talent, but you know what I mean. You're just going to keep getting cheap garbage. Look at that. That looks like a man with breasts. Look at that face. Moving along. Let's see. We got Black Widow #1. Because, we need more #1s, more books that no one wants. No one is asking for these spin-off solo books. Right? And back in the day, to get your own comic book, like, I remember Punisher, right? Punisher was like the hottest thing in comics. If he appeared in an issue, it immediately probably doubled the sales of that issue. That's how popular he was. Then they gave him a mini-series that was super hot and still one of the greatest comic runs, arcs I've ever read. That original Punisher miniseries is fantastic, defines the Punisher for me. And then it was still years after that before they finally gave him a #1 issue. Nowadays, it's just like, we need a #1. Who can we pull out of the bin? Let's give Vulture his own comic. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1 and #2 by Tom Taylor. Whoops. 7 variant covers. Only 7 for a brand new Spider-Man book? I want you to be aware, this isn't a new... They are canceling the Spectacular Spider-Man. And unlike what they've been doing, because like everyone's kind of on to them, it's like, oh, look, you canceled Punisher and immediately started at #1 the next month. Oh, you canceled Amazing Spider-Man and you immediately restarted it at #1 the next month. They're not doing that Spectacular Spider-Man, apparently. They're canceling Spectacular Spider-Man, and then we're getting Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man #1. So it's like, see, Marvel's like, see, we're not doing the same thing. God, seriously, it's like they roofie their fans. and then their fans wake up, their butt is sore, and they don't know why, but they want Marvel comics. All right, Invaders #1. I do not understand this. Invaders has not been popular for 50 years, 60 years. Do new school millennials want old classic, like, Silver Age books? Is this even Silver Age? It's not Golden Age. Marvel, it wasn't around in the Golden Age. But this is their old, like, World War II stuff, where the heroes of World War II time. I don't see this fitting in the current market. Like, maybe they're trying to get old fans like me to be like, oh, they're doing cool stuff. But when we want stuff, like, we don't want it, the new, modern, oh my god, we're fighting Nazis. This is going to be terrible. But, it's a #1. So, 6 variants, #1. Let's boost the sales. Hey, speaking of canceling books and just restarting it at #1 the next month, Champions #1. Same team, just going to stop the numbering, and this next month it's #1. This is just exploiting you as a customer to get you to buy more books. This I was a little conflicted on, because if these are the covers, look at that. Look at that. Doctor Doom is my favorite supervillain character of all time. That is amazing. Man, talk about buying something for the cover. Galactus has returned to devour the Earth, and only one man can save us, Doctor Doom. And where's the Agitator, Reed Richards, and his meddlesome family? What are they doing? They're locked into battle against the brave new hero of the Latvian people, Victorious. So, what do you want to bet that this character is the evolution of infamous Iron Man? Right? We've got Ironheart, and now I'll bet you Victorious, because now we've got Tony Stark back as being actual Iron Man. So here's the thing. That's not a bad idea, and it's kind of a cool name. Victorious is a cool name. In fact, it's so cool, like, I don't want it to end, but I don't like this idea of turning cool supervillains into heroes. I'm not sure I'm right, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Marvel Tales, Fantastic Four #1, Stan Lee, Jack Kirby. Oh, look at this. It's just a reprint book. Oh, all year for only $7.99. $7.99. Now, I need you to understand something. You go, well, it's 96 pages. Yes, but it's all reprint material. A big part of the cost of a comic book goes into paying this guy and paying this guy and all the staff that had to work with these guys to make the book happen. And then a small portion of that is like printing costs. So when you reprint books, it's just, it's just money. This is a ripoff. Man Without Fear, #1 through 5. 1 through 5 in 1 month. What the F? Jed McKay, just no-name people. Oh, what the hell? Daredevil is gone, but Hell's Kitchen is still a place of heroes and villains. Foggy Nelson, issue #1. The Defenders, issue #2. The Many Loves of Matt Murdock, issue 3. The Kingpin, issue 4. And a Mysterious Guardian Devil, issue 5. We'll all learn what it means to live in a world without a Daredevil. And without a Daredevil to protect it, has hell come for the city? Who is the Man Without Fear? The Man Without Fear is Matt Murdock, Daredevil, who you killed. And then the Man Without Fear comic 1 through 5 is one of the all-time great miniseries of Daredevil by Frank Miller, and it's essentially Daredevil Year 1. And you just retook the same title and you attached it to this garbage. Age of X-Men Alpha #1. Is there going to be an Alpha #2? I'm betting not. So, the Razov variant is miles better than the regular Noto cover. Okay. 40 pages, and since it's an Alpha, then it's a one-shot, and will probably be followed by a mini-series or other one-shots and end with Omega. Dum. Al Ewing, everyone's favorite SJW, I have contempt for all my fans writer, and everyone's forgotten about Immortal Hulk now that the hype is over. He's writing a new book, 32 pages, one shot. I don't know the name of it because he didn't write it, but apparently it's a horror story. It's kind of creepy cover. I am intrigued by this cover. It's creepy, but whatever. I'm not going to buy it because Al Ewing doesn't like me, and I'm not going to give him someone money who doesn't like me. Journey into Unknown Worlds #1. Colin Bunn, Clay McLeod, Chaplin. What a name. Journey into Unknown Worlds. The cover is by Mike. You can die of dick cancer, McCone. Yep, nope. Not going to give this any money. This is one of the most egregious things any Marvel person, any comics person has done. Cancer is no fucking joke. If anyone has ever had a loved one dealing with serious cancer, this is no joke. I have a serious ties to this, and this makes me mad. I don't normally get offended. I'm very whatever. This guy needs to get fired. I will never buy anything that has Mike McCone's name to it, and I'll be lucky to buy from a publisher who allows him to even work. Egregious. And what is Journey into Unknown Worlds anyway? Like, you already have Journey into Mystery. Are you... Whatever. War is Hell #1. Just 32 page. Just random one-shots. Get people who just see #1s on shelves and just buy them because that's comic book mentality. Again, who wants this? I'm not saying this is bad, but I feel like this time is gone. This is something that would have sold in like the 50s, you know. But modern kids, even modern adult, like look at this and they're just like, I don't know, whatever. Ooh, 2 facsimile editions. Now, facsimile editions are not just reprints, they're exact reprints, including the original ads, everything. So it's like you're getting a copy of what the book was back then. It's not just a reprint of the art and stuff. I'm not sure what I think about facsimile editions. I would like to see remastered editions. If one of my favorite Marvel arcs of all time is Walt Simonson's Thor. If you have not had a chance to read those, it's one of the most definitive runs of Thor. Well, Marvel they didn't call it remastered, I don't think, but there's 4 trade paperbacks that encompass the whole arc, and they recolored it. And you say, well, what's the big deal about that? Well, old school comics, you know, in the 80s and early 90s, used, especially the older, used 4-color printing on newsprint. So the art is very flat. The covers sometimes were better because they used, it was on a better paper, and they could use things like color gradients, like you see here. But see how this building is just a solid flat green? That's what the panels look like. Everything. There was no color gradients at all. And, you were used to it back then. Just like, okay, that's just the way comics are. The covers looked a little better. But now with, the fine paper and computer coloring and all that stuff, we're really spoiled with how modern coloring looks and how it enhances the art and things like that. Anyways, they put modern coloring on his old art. And pencils haven't really improved. In fact, anything, in a general sense, pencils have gone way down. But you can say, like, from this era, pencil illustration improved quite a bit from this look. I think it probably peaked around the 90s, and that's about the top quality you can expect to get from pencil art. But the art today can look better with the modern coloring. So anyways, I'm rambling. That'd be cool. I'd rather see books do that and breathe new life into some of these older titles. Marvel Comics Presents. Man, they're just bringing out all the stuff. Like Journey into Mystery, Journey into... What was that other one? Journey into... Unknown Worlds. I don't think... Marvel Comics Presents. Charles Soule. Ann Nesenti. Craig Pack. Wow. Okay. Art Adams art. Like, they're taking this book seriously. Yeah. It doesn't say one shot. I wouldn't imagine that it's a one shot. This sounds like a serious new thing. I don't know. I think Marvel Comics Presents is okay. This used to be kind of where like new talent would kind of showcase their stuff before they were given books. Now it sounds like they're trying to make this a top... I don't know. It seems weird. Uncanny X-Men 8 through 10. My God. Think about this. In January, there are already going to be 7 issues of Uncanny X-Men by the time January comes around. And then 3 more issues are going to come out in January. Oh, you're just getting fleeced, Marvel fans. Walk away from Marvel. Hashtag walk away from Marvel. Uncanny X-Men is my favorite comic of all time. It's what made me a fan. I have almost the entire Chris Claremont run. Going back to the change in issue 94. I don't go quite back. I think I'm like in the 1-teens as far my collection goes back. And maybe someday I'll fill it out. Now that I'm back into comics especially. But I collected for a long time and I love X-Men. And it hurts me to see X-Men be anything less than excellent. And when they're exploited like this, I just want nothing to do with this. And so I heard they were bringing back Uncanny X-Men, and I just spit on the ground and said no. Uncanny X-Men Annual number 1? What? An annual is a year. Hope you got some extra lube, Marvel fans. Marvel Knights 20th. Rosenberg and Donny Cates. There's another book that he's writing. Number 5. That means 4 issues of Marvel Knights anniversary, whatever, shenanigans will be out before the... Oh, my goodness. Oh. How are they doing this? Isn't Daredevil dead? Okay, Avengers number 12. Look like Aquaman for a second. Odin? What? The all-new Secret Avenger. Oh, God, this looks dumb. Street level hero, street level hero, street level hero. A gorilla and a saber-toothed tiger, and a freaking all-father of the gods. And Wasp. One of the mini Wasps. I don't even know which one that's going to be. It's so studded. Who thought of this? Okay, I gotta skip. I'm gonna pitbull on that all day if I don't pass this. What the hell is this? Avengers 13 featuring Iron Fist. Okay, I do know that the Iron Fist changes hands and it's going back. Okay, I'm calm. West Coast number 7. You mean this hasn't been canceled yet? They're actually making it to issue 7. Oh my goodness. Where's Hawkeye? Hawkeye should be leading West Coast Avengers. Not this impersonator cosplay chick. Is that Quicksilver? Thor number 9. Yeah, nothing to really say on this. I don't know what's up with the purpley, pink, sparkly little girl. This looks like a poster that would be in a little girl's room, not in a little boy's room. Immortal Hulk 11. Hey, it's still running. It's immortal. It's kind of a cool cover, I guess. I'm wondering why he's all thin. Don't really care, though. Immortal Hulk number 12. Oh, okay, keep going. Oh, that's a cool cover. Kind of handed to these covers. It's kind of compelling me on the art on those. Oh, zero interest on Tony Stark Iron Man. Oh, look at that. I mean, oh, I get it. Oh, look at that. That was nicely. I didn't see that at first. Iron Man. And this is pretty cool. If you don't know, the Marvel movies don't really do a deal on this, but Iron Man, Tony Stark's a drunk. He's kind of an asshole. And demon in a bottle. We'll see how this works. I'm curious. That's a neat concept. And that's cool. I'm running out of time, and then we got to the end of the list. And I didn't count the number ones, but you can. Someone else, I think I heard, said there were 12. So I responded to them and said, oh, there's only 12 in January? Because there's 15 in December. Oh, so that's, 27 total in 2 months. 27 number ones in 2 months. Stupid. So stupid. Hashtag walk away from Marvel. If you're watching this, if you like Marvel, more power to you. They do some good things that fans like. I'm not going to buy from a publisher that is so anti-consumer, that just absolutely gives no shit about what I think about. So the only way they'll listen to me is my dollars. And so I'm use my dollars to make my message heard. And hopefully one day they turn things around. They turn the ship around 180 degrees, because I used to be a massive Marvel fanboy. I'm only a DC guy now because Marvel has shit the bed so bad that I refuse to sleep in it. And DC's doing some really good stuff. I'm telling you, kids, DC is doing some good stuff. They are way better in quality, for terms of art, writing. There's going to be exceptions here and there. I do, see Donny Cates. I really hope Donny Cates has his contract run up and DC snatches him for more money. That gives Donny money he deserves, because I know Marvel does not like to pay well. And then DC will have basically all the talent in the writing department, that is. So, hopefully you found this entertaining, informative. You could have just read through the Twitter like I did. Although I did it live, or live to me. I didn't evaluate this. That's it. I got myself a new video. Like and subscribe. Doop down there. Follow me on Twitter. Call me names if that makes you feel better. And I will see you on the next one. Thanks.